The biggest difference is going to be just training on an outdoor track, getting our distance folks out in the fresh air. We can actually see the sidewalks again for the first time in a couple months. The training is the biggest aspect of it. Racing for indoor, it's a controlled circumstance. The weather is always the same. It's a perfect 70 degrees, but it's a tighter track. Now that we move to outdoor, it's a lot easier to race. Usually your best times, your best marks come in the outdoor season for various reasons, but the fact you have more room to move around, less confined than indoor, is a big part of it. But the transition, the whole reason we're going to on the spring break trip to begin with is to get an opportunity to compete in some good weather and to just relax a little bit. We've earned it after the indoor that we've just gone through. It's a mixed bag. No one from the ASUN's going to be there, but again, it is also the same weekend as the National Indoor Championships. So a lot of the big boys are busy. They're going to be down in New Mexico for the National Championship meet. As far as that goes, for familiar Division I teams, Wright State's going to be represented down there. Certainly USF, the host, they have some very high caliber athletes. I just found out Marquette will be down there, coming from the great frozen north. But it's a mixed bag of competition. There's a lot of D3s and some NAIs that will be represented there, as well as some D2. Florida has a lot of Division II schools. So it's a little bit of everything. But again, with the national championships for D1, D2, and D3 being this weekend, it's not going to be as high-powered of a meet as we've been used to through our indoor. It's going to be a little bit more relaxed, and a lot of folks doubling up just to get a feel for running outdoors. We're using it more as a training routine more than an actual let's go out there and do one for the Gipper type of thing. We always want to kind of see where we're at as compared to last year for outdoor. You're right, our indoor season ended on a very high note for the men. We almost doubled our points. That was our goal to do for indoor, and it's certainly our goal for outdoor in May to double our points in the Atlantic Sun Championship. But you know, I felt that we're still very young. We had a team meeting the other day, and I mentioned to them that the conference is when you really want to shine, and it's great getting in the smaller meets or more competitive meets during the season and having personal bests and setting school records. But really, the way we periodize training, we want that to happen during the Atlantic Sun Championships. We're young, and that experience sometimes we get in those really important meets where there's something more on the line. You know, sometimes we don't quite perform at our best, and that's what we need to do, and that's what the experience will help us do in the future. But certainly we're looking for to take where we are right now and continue to improve, not only for this season but in the future, because we are so young. Mostly freshmen and sophomores make up our team on the women's side, and we have a handful of juniors on the men's side as well. But we're constantly looking for improvement, and that's the goal here, is keep moving upward.